Hi everybody, it's Friday and I have some new journals to share. I've been a busy bee. I've just got a couple, but they're heavily decorated like this one, and I made a bunch of new graphics for it. And this one is in a soft flannel. It kind of reminds me of, like, wanting to curl up on a bench next to the window and on a snowy day and just write in your journal. Just, I don't know, it's just cozy feeling. Let's measure. Get that out of the way. It is 8 by 5. And I added some laces here, just different kinds of laces. And I took a tag and I outlined it in gray thread, and then I went around it again in white. And I really like it. It's nice. It's got a nice texture to it. Got part of a doily up here and a little yarn, cute little yarn bow. Some roses. And here's the back. It's just soft and yummy. And I added a little bit of lace at the bottom. And it's got just a white closure, off-white closure. And on the inside, matching pockets to the cover with some gray roses. And it's done in grays and sepias. So I try to match that with the pocket and the cards. Nice big card there. And then a little booklet. Little tag booklet. I think y'all have seen these before. I love them. Use them for all kinds of stuff. If I can get it open. My fumbly fingers. And I did a little inking here. And then coffee dyed papers with just a little bit of stitching down the side. And then, and that's on the back. So it's burlap with some denim. It's been stamped. And over here is a nice little black and white photograph of a lady in her garden with her little kitty cat. And then I put some sepia roses. It's got a little grayish background, and then I sewed in a dark gray thread. The cover's done in a lighter gray thread, but I used for the inside, I used a darker, and look at all that yumminess just sticking out over the edges. I left some places for writing, even though it killed me to do it. Some stitching and a little bit of gray lace with a flower. And over here is another image that I created on my computer. And it's got the gray background with a piece of ephemera. And I used an embossed pocket with some gray ruffle and part of a doily and part of this new, I don't know, it reminds me of shoelaces, but maybe not. I don't know, but I like it. And there's a card. And another little card with a cute little gray bow. And some fabric coming down the side there. Over here, I did several collages in this book too, and this is one of them. It's got 2 cards here, and then I put the lady there for interest, and of course that's the sewing from the other side with the fabric running down. And this is just a pretty place, pretty card, page thingy. A little bit of gray yarn there with a card for writing. Again, that's those sepia roses with the gray. It's been double stitched. Nice little image. Looks like ladies who are clothing shopping, where the girls used to come out and model the clothes back in the day. And their hats, y'all. Their hats are just a hoot. Got some of the matching fabric from the cover. Another piece of fabric here. A little bit of lace and some seam binding. Some stitching going on here. My wacky sewing machine. Some eyelet fabric here with a real pretty image. Little journaling card. So you got this space here and this space here to write on. I'm trying to think of ways that, it can make your journaling interesting, when you do it. Something a little different. Got an image back here. It's been double stitched, and I used a linen pocket, stitched it in the gray with a piece of lace here. And a little card here on a French dictionary page, a little mini dictionary I got. And look at the fuzzies. Love it. Little cheesecloth. Isn't that yummy? More lace. Another big card here. Part of a crochet doily and different fabrics and a flower. Piece of ephemera here. And some fabric. Some stitching. Stitching going down the edge here. Again, another photograph. And it looks like the same scene, you know, the ladies with the hats. I mean, geez, Marie, they're funny looking. We would not wear those today. Not big ones like that. Well, maybe we would. Be trendsetters. Another graphic image that I put together with the lace running down the side and the stitching. And this is here for a pretty little card to journal on. Over here is a little tuck spot, and I used some different fabrics in different color grays, part of a doily, and then this is a little tag place to hold the cards. It just tucks right up under there. Another big card with a little lady. More lace. Loaded with fabrics, this book. Went a little crazy. More fabric there. Here's a little mini pocket. And, of course, you have this space, too, to write on. And then it's got a weekly time, part of a weekly time card thing. And this is a ticket with some laces and different fabrics here. And a piece of glue you don't need. And some snippets. Just little different kinds of papers to write on. And the lace. It's another vintage lady, and it's a collage page, and it's got a card there and a card there, and I put some lace in part of a crochet doily. Another vintage image, and I just used part of a dinner napkin here and stitched it in gold. I liked it because it had that little wave going on. Another card here. Another image with ladies and gentlemen walking down the street in front of the theater. Little tuck spot here. Look at that. Isn't it pretty? So pretty. And a postcard with some napkin decoupage, and you can write right over that. Lots of pages to write. Lots of goodies. Piece of ephemera there. Here's another little mini pocket, and it's made out of fabric, stitched in gold with part of a crochet doily and a little flower, and it's a lady washing laundry the old-fashioned way. I kind of wanted life scenes in this, you know. So that's why I picked those images, you know, of what was going on during somebody's day. Little cards. Another collage page with a button and some gray laces. A big card there. Real pretty image of a lady. Another card here. And then this is just laces and part of a doily and some seam binding. A little bit of lace there. Another card. And this is a lady cooking in her kitchen. I would love to have that sink. That is so cool. Little sepia flowers. Some more fabrics, different, that matches the cover, and just different fabrics and doilies and stuff. Another pretty, just a pretty page. And here's another ephemera piece with the gray background and the embossed pocket with fabrics, laces, and doilies. And inside is a envelope that we like to make here. And it's got a little card, letter thing. Coffee dyed. I love these. It's so cool. Like a keepsake. Another collage page here with lace running down the edge. And this is kind of like a tulle lace. And then two cards with all kinds of different fabrics and a real pretty lady there. Piece of ephemera. More fabrics. These are two ladies. It looks like they're in the parlor with their two puppies. Some gray fabric here with the gray stitching and the lace and a little part of a doily. And then this is the back. Pocket matches the front. I used a dinner napkin to line the back with. And inside is a great big card with more fuzzies. I think that's my favorite. And then just a little notepad with different kinds of papers in it for journaling, keeping notes, writing your passwords, whatever you need it for. And here's the back. It's really stuffed, y'all. It's big, full of all kinds of stuff. And that's it for this video, and I have another one coming up, so I'll see you in a few minutes. Bye-bye, everybody.